I'll do. Time for another beer review. For this one, we're off to Tampa, Florida, and we're off for Cigar City's Margarita Gose. So it is a sour beer. It says on the back, tropical influence meets innovative brewing in this tart margarita-inspired ale, effervescent on the palate. Our Margarita Gose utilises orange peel, lime and salt to create a zesty, light-bodied and entirely unique beer experience. So yeah, I think Margarita normally has tequila in. Tequila's not really a favoured spirit of mine. It's ruined me in the past whenever I've tried it. Cigar City, I have had a few of their beers in the past. I think my favourite one I've had is probably the Cafe Americano Imperial Stout. I had that when I was in London one time. That was really good. JLI, that's another decent IPA. I've had the Florida Cracker. So yeah, I've had a few in the past. I haven't had any for such a long time. You do see them knocking about though a lot in the UK. So we'll give this one a whack. Pick this one up from Beers of Europe. There's a few Beers of Europe beers appearing on the channel at the minute. I did an order in. It was quite cheap. I think I got about 20 beers for about 60 quid. So. Not too bad. So, being a gas, real fizz on that. The head is going. There's a dusting of a white head there. It's hazy. I can see a lot of bubbles going up to it. Yeah, lemon yellow colour. Right, let's get the nose. It's more slightly spicy. There is an orange note there, and I can actually pick up the salt and the lime. So it's literally everything that it's supposed to be without tequila. Yeah, it doesn't smell too bad. Right, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it does have a little bit of a tart kick on the finish. They weren't lying when they said effervescent. It is absolutely fizzy in the mouth. Very, very fizzy. One of the fizziest beers that I've had as I've gave it an intake in a long time. Flavour wise, there is a bit of a lemon acidity up front. It kind of masks the orange peel and the lime a little bit. The two of the flavours kind of get muddied together, and then the real saltiness comes out on the finish that you'd kind of expect from a Gose. And that salt and the salt flavour is quite a big whack, but it does fade out. It hits you right on the finish. That's why my face turned slightly inside out the first time I took a sip. But once you've got over that bang, it just flatlines. My palate's starting to adjust now. I can still tell it has got that tart kick on the finish. I'm picking up a little bit more of the orange flavour now, but they're still masked behind a little bit of the lemon acidity up front and that saltiness on the finish. I think it's okay. It's probably a little bit too fizzy for me, to be brutally honest. I would have liked it to have been toned down a little bit there for me. I feel like I'm going to burp. I am. So that's excuse me. That's not a good thing for me. But it's all right. The saltiness is quite good. It does what it's supposed to do there. But just a little bit too overcarb for my liking, so I probably wouldn't go back into it. I'll finish it. I would have liked the orange and lime to have been a little bit more punchier. They get masked behind this lemon and the salt, but it's all right. Everything that it says on the tin, it's doing. Just my preference. I would have liked certain aspects of that to come out a bit more. but despite it being salty, it is super refreshing. It is a real palate cleansing beer. So I think if you were drinking some big, big high IBU IPAs, I reckon this would be good to come in after it and just reset the palate a little bit. So it does have its place, but it's probably not one that I would revisit. But yeah, it's okay. So that's Margarita Gose. I'll add that to my American playlist. So thanks for watching and on to the next one. Cheers!